Alright, welcome back to another video. Last time we left off with Justice story. I thought it was a pretty good story, honestly. It didn't really bother me in any way, but it made me feel like it was lacking a bit, like I expected a little more. Then again, like Melina's and Jadra's were just massively long. I feel like these two are getting a lot more development than, like, same with Panamonica, and then some of them feel like sloppy seconds. That's just the vibe I'm getting from it. I know I said the last part that she did not have like any unique art, but I'm an idiot. She did. Like, she was a literal fucking angel. I don't know how I forgot about that. But anyway, let's move on to the Nendroid, Satan. Oh. Okay. I guess we'll have to... Well, I guess we're not doing Lucifer today then. But let's do Judgment instead. Oh yeah, that's funny. Oh well, I guess we'll do Lucy last. The people at the Butterfly Conservatory were so grateful for your donation that you decided to make your visit a regular thing. From then on, you frequently took the time to cut up a few tubs of fruit and drive it over as you're out running errands. Every so often, Judgment joins you in the kitchen, but these occurrences are rare, leaving you with much time to yourself. You reminisce on what Justice said to you until you find yourself able to muster up the courage to talk to Judgment about the situation. Now this I'm getting already very invested. As it were, the very day you decide to ask her about her past just so happens to be one of those occasions in which she joins you in the kitchen to cut up fruit. Say, Judgment. What is it, mortal? I was wondering if today you'd like to come with me to drop off all of this stuff at the conservatory. You don't have to go in with me, of course, but I thought it might be fun to swing by the park after. Maybe we can go for a walk and grab some ice cream? The demon narrows her eyes at you. You can tell she's suspicious of your intentions. Nevertheless, very well. So long as I am not forced to endure the presence of those infernal, fluttering insects, I will gladly accompany you. You smile, but before you can return your attention to the task at hand, you hear a rustling at your back. Did someone say ice cream? Modius? Sorry, Taker. We couldn't help but overhear. We? Modius steps through the doorway, followed closely by Cerberus. They all crowded sheepishly in the doorway. Can we come for ice cream too? Well, yes, that would be satisfactory. What is it you humans say? The more the merrier? Yay! Ice cream! Yeah. Let's just finish up here and then we'll head out. The women all nod enthusiastically before disappearing into the living room to wait. Meanwhile, you and Judgment finish up in silence before packing everything up and taking it all out to the car. Modius and Cerberus pile into the back seat while Judgment sits next to you up front. With just a glance, you notice that Judgment has donned her spiked gauntlets once more. It looks like today won't go as smoothly as you hoped. In any case, you swing by the Butterfly Conservatory and drop off the snacks you and Judgment cut up today. Then you park the car and get ready for a day at the park. Ice cream first? You look at Judgment. The demon shrugs. Sure, let's all get some ice cream first. Yay! The four of them race off towards the stand. Judgment lingers behind, you decide to stick by her. Hey, speak your mind already, mortal. You've been acting odd today. Yeah, sorry. Well, is everything okay? Judgment glares at you. Yes? Why wouldn't everything be okay? No reason, really. It's just that... Hey, what flavors do you guys want? Do they have mint chocolate chip perchance? I don't know, let me check. What about you, Taker? Oh, I'll take triple scoop of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Got it. As Modius races off to order the ice cream, you turn back to Judgment. Before you can continue your previous conversation, however... Hey, Judgment, They do have mint chip. Do you want a single, double, or a triple scoop? Double. Got it. Come and get him. Before you can so much as get a word in, Judgment shoots you a wary glance and jogs off to join the others. Deflated, you follow along. Before you know it, you, Modius, and Judgment are walking through the park, savoring your ice cream and watching a Cerberus races at Mach 5 through the grass. She sure finished hers fast. Did she even taste it? Surely not. She just about inhaled it, Conan, at all. Perhaps we shouldn't have approved 3 scoops each. But she made such a compelling argument. Compelling or not, now we have a sugar-hyped demon on our hands. She'll wear herself out eventually. The 3 of you pause to watch Cerberus run circles around one another. Just then, an idea occurs to you. Some way to perhaps get Judgment alone. Hey Modius, why don't you go see if you can calm her down a bit? Oh, we're leaving already? No, but I figured if you start trying to get Cerberus to wind down now, by the time we are ready to leave, we should be able to wrangle her back into the car. Ah, right. Yeah, I'll try. Modius jogs off, only barely avoiding being trampled as she approaches the demonic whirlwind. Perhaps I should lend her aid. Actually, Judgment, there's something I've been meaning to ask you about. Oh? You're already ready to talk about what has had you so fidgety today? Well, out with it. Confess thy sins, mortal. Only then can we move on to glorious retribution. There she is. No sins. It's about the other day. Big titties. Well, about the past several days. Oh boy. Before you can finish your thoughts, you are interrupted yet again. This time, however, it is not at the hands of Modius or Cerberus. Rather, a child has let loose a loud and mournful wail which has brought the entire park to a standstill. You, like everyone else, turn to see a young boy standing beside his father. Clutched in his tiny fist, there is an ice cream cone, conspicuously missing a scoop of ice cream on top. His scoop has fallen onto the sidewalk, and as it melts into a puddle of green goop, the father is trying desperately to calm the child, while also reaching fruitlessly through his pocket for enough change to buy another. Your eyes dart to the glob of ice cream on the ground, and then to the cone held in Judgment's hand. The demon realizes at the same time as you that both flavors are the same. This realization, however, causes her to freeze. All eyes are on you now, given your close proximity to the unfolding disaster. Judgment turns to you as if to leave, and as she does so, you notice her glancing over her shoulder at Modius and Cerberus, who have stopped to watch along with everyone else. Realizing that now is a perfect moment to broach an otherwise awkward topic, you put out a hand to stop her from leaving. Judgment. What I've been trying to say all day is that Justice told me about your past. And I want you to know that it doesn't matter. We're all your friends no matter what. Myself, Modius, Cerberus, Justice. We all care about you and want to see you happy. So please don't think that you have to hide any aspect of yourself to be respected or cared for. Because I promise you that we will all accept you for who you are, even if that person isn't quite so demonic. Okay? Judgment looks up at you, searching your expression with narrow eyes. Perhaps you think she is looking for a trace of falsehood in your gaze. Whatever it is, the demon finds something that causes her own expression to soften. She nods. Very well. Thank you, Taker. She turns to approach the kid, but you stop her with a hand on her shoulder. Judgment? What? You nod at her gauntlets. At once, Judgment understands and takes in a deep breath. Right. She hands you her ice cream to hold long enough for her to slip off her gauntlets. They clang against the sidewalk as she drops them to her side. Then, taking the ice cream back, Judgment makes her way over to the kid and kneels before him. At once, her voice takes on a soft tone that you had never heard before. You realize that this is who Judgment is, who she has been all along. Oh my god! That is adorable. Shh, little one, do not despair. Here, you may have my ice cream. I too enjoy mint chocolate chip. At this, the wailing subsides. The child, still sniffling, looks between Judgment and his father. It's all right, you can take it, buddy. The kid nods and gingerly takes Judgment's cone. Thank you. It's no problem. The demon smiles and ruffles the child's hair before standing. It was really kind of you, miss. How can we ever thank you? Think nothing of it. I'm happy to help, really. Judgment returns to your side as the crowd disperses. Modius and Cerberus run up as well. At their arrival, you feel Judgment tense up next to you, clearly afraid of what her fellow demons will think. Wow, Judgment. That was awesome. You expected you to blast him with an inferno to get him to shut up. But instead you just gave him your ice cream. We never would have thought of that. Yeah. What you did for that kid was really sweet. Judgment's face reddens at the praise. Well, I just... Oh my god! Jesus! Oh my god, she's adorable! What do you guys say we split a sundae and then head home? Sundae? Taker, I just got them to calm down. Yeah, I know, but I have a feeling that today might be worth celebrating a bit. Well, when you put it that way, I can't turn down a sundae. Judgment? What are you asking me for? Of course a sundae sounds delicious. Alright, I might make that... Just give me a second, I'm gonna do that. I can't get over how adorable she looks like that, man. Just jeez. You grin and, with a happy crowd of demons at your back, make your way back over to the ice cream cart to grab a large-sized sundae for everyone. As the daylight wanes, you all cram on the bench and devour the massive dessert together. By the time you finish, the evening is upon you and everyone is full and ready to head home. I think I might have to skip dinner. Don't let Panamonica hear that. It was her turn to cook dinner tonight. Ah, crap, really? You're not. Come on, maybe you'll feel less full by the time we get home. Cerberus begins running circles around the three of you as you head back towards the car. Judgment, on the other hand, is silent. It seems as though she's lost in thought. You decide not to bring it up, knowing that she'll talk when she's ready. As you approach the car, Modius quickly slips into the back seat while you and Judgment wrangle Cerberus into the car. Once everyone is ready to go, you lull the engine to life and head home. Once there, Modius and Cerberus are quick to head inside. You move to follow, but Judgment lingers behind, tugging on your shirt sleeve. Hey, Taker? Can I talk to you about something? Sure thing, Judgment. Is everything okay? Everything is great, actually. I will never get over that. Oh, it's too cute. I just wanted to properly thank you for what you said today. I've been struggling with my identity a lot since I left Hell. Oh my god, it's too adorable, man. It's so different here, so much kinder. I and I was starting to forget why I was acting the way I was in the first place, until the old me began to resurface. That kind of scared me, if I'm honest. I wasn't sure how you'd react if you knew who I really was, or who I'd been. I'm just happy to know that I was worried for nothing. Judgment looks down at the gauntlets clutched in her hands. I suppose I don't need these anymore, do I? Actually, I think you should keep them. Should I? Look, I don't know if you should really look at who you were before and who you became when you earned the title of High Prosecutor as two separate things. At the end of the day, they're both you. Different facets of you, sure, but still you. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't have to hide any part of yourself from us. If the kind demon you used to be is still in there somewhere, and I suspect she is, I think you should let her out. But at the same time, I don't know if it's right for you to totally abandon the part of yourself that you've become as High Prosecutor, because that self is just as real. It's not alright as a thing that you can be both, so long as you feel those two parts of yourself are genuine and can exist at the same time. Because at the end of the day, no matter who you choose to be, we will all be here to support you. Okay? Thank you, Taker. I didn't know it before, but I think that's exactly what I've been wanting to hear all this time. I'm glad I didn't burn you alive for all eternity. Me too. And I'm glad I came here to live with you, with everyone. You didn't exactly make it easy for me to make my case. You know, I would apologize if I didn't think you enjoyed yourself at least a little. Maybe a little. But in all seriousness, I hope you know how much your support means to me. I haven't felt this free or comfortable in decades, maybe in centuries. That's all thanks to you. Well, Before you can protest, Judgment throws her arms around you. You are pulled into a warm hug that takes your breath away. And not just because of how hard you're being squeezed. Just accept my appreciation already, okay? Smiling, you bury your face into Judgment's silvery hair. I suppose. You suppose? Very well. You leave me no choice. Judgment breaks the hug and grabs you by the collar. Perhaps this will shut you up for good. She yanks you forward and meets your lips with her own. The last thing you can remember thinking is how effortlessly you melted into that kiss. Yo. This one has the most character development, but straight up, this one might have a lot more. I got no words, honestly. It caught me off guard with a lot of stuff, dude. This one feels like the best writing. Judgment's third date? It legitimately does. So, I will say it's short, but I think that's appropriate for, I don't want to call it simple, but at the same time, Judgment's wasn't exactly as complicated as Molina's or Zadrada's situation, but it was definitely a very interesting one. Like, the second I read those first lines, I was just like, oh yeah, this could be good. And it definitely was. Straight up, I hate to say it, but Azazel's and Justice's stories kind of feel like they just don't feel written as well. Zadrada's third date was written very well, except for trying to throw the lore in there at the last second was kind of off-putting. Molina's was very good. Cerberus's was pretty good, honestly. I liked it. Modius's was also pretty good. And Panamonica had the beach episode. Where could you go wrong there? Now, I'm not gonna say this one's the best one yet, because we still didn't head into Lucifer. So, I guess with that would be the last episode, unless something else pops up that I'm not sure happens. Maybe randomly Beelzebub pops up, I don't know. But anyway, oh my god. Yeah, I'm starting to get conflicted. Alright, I'm gonna end this video before anything else happens. It's literally stolen my fucking, like, speaking manners and everything. All my social media is down in the description below if you want to check me out there. If you like the video, it does help a lot. Same with a subscription if you want to check out more of my content. Or if you want to get updates from my newer content anyway. And with that, I'll leave you guys in the next one. I'll leave you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Dude, I'm getting conflicted. This mod is making me like Judgment so much now. God damn it.